Welcome back to FIFA World Cup 2026 Roundup. The round of 16 is complete, and what a dramatic few days it's been. The host Mexico have bowed out, Brazil's dream is over, Portugal and Ronaldo are heading home, but the World Cup always makes room for new heroes. The quarterfinal lineup is finally set, and the race for football's biggest prize feels wide open. And joining me, as always, is Coach Aggie, Amay, and Rohan. Welcome, guys.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello
Okay,
everyone.
Hi.
gentlemen, where do we begin now?
I think there's only one place to begin.
With predictions. I think all my predictions are out the window.
Yeah, I distinctly remember you having Germany winning this thing.
Yeah, the German juggernaut. What happened, Amay? I mean, I was absolutely sure Germany is going to be in the final, and something's gone terribly wrong here.
It's a penalty shootout. Anything can happen in that.
Absolutely, some of us make few mistakes, and I think my team is going surging ahead. Spain, the predictions. So some of us don't make mistakes until the next game.
So, Aggie, we got to wait and watch what happens to Spain in the final if they reach that final. Okay,
Absolutely, be meeting France somewhere around the
big
semi.
if, big if.
Ronaldo's World Cup journey comes to an end. Aggie, this is the final chapter.
For some of us, we can say that's the final chapter, and I think it is done for Ronaldo unless he proves himself and comes back in the next World Cup, carrying big responsibilities and being in the limelight for so many years. Hats off to him for his contribution. Good things come to an end. I think Ronaldo's journey has just done that, but an amazing journey.
Amay?
Yeah, I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, he is Portugal's greatest ever player. But it is now over, and I feel in some small way it kind of it didn't happen for him, but he went out playing 6 World Cups, which is a feat in itself. So he, head held high. He's managed to win nearly everything in the game, more than what most top class footballers will ever win. So, have a good second innings of your career. I mean, now it's about to wind down. Maybe Portugal might take from this and try harder next World Cup.
Frankly, I don't feel Portugal lost because of Ronaldo. I strongly feel that the Portuguese team, they didn't pass the ball enough to Ronaldo. What's your take, Aggie?
I think exactly. But however, being said that knockout games demands collective excellence, and I think it was a one-man show, heavily dependent on Ronaldo. Hats off to him for scoring or maybe making the record of scoring at the 6 World Cups that he played, as Amay mentioned. But then individual brilliance alone isn't enough.
Yeah, perhaps this isn't just the end of Portugal's campaign, it's the end of football's greatest World Cup stories.
Do we settle with Messi being the GOAT?
I mean, I thought that was settled when he won the World Cup.
Okay,
And he proved yesterday again.
Questionable.
debatable.
Moving on to Brazil, Amay, they came looking stronger with every match, and then came the round of 16.
Hey, it was a good team against a better team. Like they were against the real dark horses of this tournament, Norway, and Erling Haaland is a freak of nature. Just absolutely bullied Brazil's defense, came to their rescue, and yeah, it's just football. It's sad to see Neymar retire now. Not having won the World Cup, given that he was after Messi and Ronaldo, best player of all time. Like he's in that conversation of this generation at least, and it stung to see him sad. But that's football, and credit to Norway and Erling Haaland for pulling it through.
Aggie?
Football can be brutal at times. Brazil had long spells. They controlled the ball well. They had a stumbled start in the beginning, but then they took it off well. However, again, they could not find the goals that they needed. They got a penalty, which was saved by the goalkeeper of Norway. And then the tides turned against them. Again, they tried to keep possession of the ball, but having Erling Haaland being quiet for a long, long spell of time, he showed what damage he could do with the goals that he scored. So again, here the margins of defeat are very, very close, and Erling Haaland managed to give Norway the start, or maybe the like I think history that they are in the next round as well.
And Amay, Neymar's reaction after that final whistle said it all.
It is sad, same with Ronaldo. These guys have been the poster boys for the sport for almost like 2 decades, and it is sad to see when that it is the end of their international careers, and soon it will be the end of their playing careers. But that it this happens all the time. So football moves, life moves on.
I have a view here. Where is the black pearl? Where is Pele when you need him? Right? Someone like Pele out there, can we bring him back? I think that's the greatest player, that legend. If he was there, probably it would have been a whole different story. Brazil keeps forgetting that it's not just about entertainment, right? I mean, they want to entertain the crowd, and they want to play stylish football. I think that's where the whole issue lies.
You'll have to get the Ghanaian witch doctor to bring Pele back from the dead. Yeah.
Doctor Strange for you. Do you have a meme on Doctor Strange, Amay?
No, but I do have other ones.
Okay.
Nice. Talking about memes, Amay, can we, I know you have a bag full of memes today, so can we just start with it now?
Yeah. Starting off with a bit of a cruel meme, 7 goals and CR7.
A bad boy, Amay. You're a bad boy.
I know it's mean, I know, but like
all the Goans in India and all the Portuguese are going to come after you, man.
You're dressed up like one. Go on, Ron.
Yeah, I know.
sorry for Portuguese fans. Yeah.
You're truly mean. You are truly mean, Amay.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Aggie, say something, man. Aggie, tell him something, man.
Yeah, we are going. Yeah, ancestors were Portuguese, and then Rohan is displaying that not only
And
through
then
his heart but his shirt as well.
Amay comes along.
Yeah.
It's just for the meme. It's just for the meme.
We hate you, Amay.
Uh, okay.
Okay, now Mexico, Aggie, the hosts have also exited the tournament.
Yeah, it's disappointing. They could have gone through having the red card been dished out to England. They could not control the game there. They still put up a brave show, and they can be proud of hosting this World Cup, giving the spectators, the fans around the globe, an electrifying, entertaining experience. And it's still not over yet for them because they are still hosting the World Cup. However, the exit is disappointing, but they have done their country proud. They gave everything that they had, and unfortunately, they ran into a better side that day. So they could have been better, but then destiny decides otherwise.
Right, and Amay, Mexico's incredible atmosphere wasn't quite enough, is it?
Yeah, I mean, most people were expecting the high altitude to be the end of England's.
Well, I'll jump in the meantime. I think
Yeah.
did anybody see the Mexican wave? Was the Mexican wave there? I mean, it originated from them, right?
Did it? I mean, I feel like I've seen it around so many times. I'm not really sure exactly who was the one who did it. Like, I'm sure someone just called it a Mexican wave because of the salsa.
And the Mexican wave just became surf, in the end.
So I was just
We
saying
love you,
that.
Amay. Don't worry about all that. The trolling will happen, but we love you, man.
Yeah, so I feel like Mexico stopped playing their game, and when England were down to 10 men, they tried to just lump all the balls uh, into the striker Jimenez, and that was not working because England just crowded the box with more defenders. They should have they were doing some really good like one touch play. They were one of the most interesting teams to watch in the World Cup, and they should have just continued doing that. They would have gotten more chances. um just it's just one of those things where England managed to find the grit to stick on. I feel like this was, like, in my opinion, best match of the round of 16, because like one team was down to 10 and they still managed to hold on for a victory.
Well, I think I'm going to miss all those, stadium shots that Mexico had. But pretty much, I think, yeah, go with what Amay has to say.
Yeah, I think also hosting a World Cup brings a lot of pressure on the team. And I think Mexico did incredibly well in front of the spectators. They had a lot of pressure to deal with. pressure from the fans, the media, the support, and also the self expectations as well. So I think they should be proud while going out of the World Cup, and I so be it, and be strong and get get the homework done for the next one, and
Right.
they'll
So
come
Aggie,
down.
safe to say that Mexico have won plenty of neutral fans.
Absolutely, through their style of play and what they have shown in this World Cup, they have gathered more fans around the globe.
Okay, so on that note, Amay, let's bring on the meme. Another meme now.
Hey, before that, Aggie just mentioned something, right? Aggie, have you forgotten about Espanol? I thought you started the whole podcast with Spain.
Yeah, I'm still rooting for Spain to win the World Cup, and
Okay,
they are
great.
still in the game
They're still
until the
in the
next
game.
round.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one is for like Mexico had a pretty good run in the World Cup, managed to keep going and couldn't get past England.
I like the memes pulled out.
By Amay, right? I think Amay kept that branch over there, man. Amay, it's all your fault, man.
Yeah, don't let the cartel come for me.
It's coming, it's coming. The Mexican cartel is coming for you.
Okay, so Germany, Brazil, Portugal, and Netherlands are out. Aggie, who does that leave us as favorites?
Spain for sure. They kicked out Portugal. However, yes, France are getting in the groove. Mbappe, every touch matters, and he's producing magic, and he's enjoying the game. He is enjoying, and with 7 goals on board, he's aiming for the golden boot. And as I mentioned, anyone who enjoys what they are doing, they put their heart out. And France have become quite a sensational team to beat. They are getting the acts together. The defense is all set. The midfielders are controlling the game well and feeding the ball to Mbappe. And out of the hat, Mbappe does what he can do best.
Right, Amay?
Uh, I mean, like I said, you can't overlook France. Like Aggie said, you can't overlook France in this tournament. They're just almost to the level of like overpowered. They just have insane depth. They can just call three players off the bench who will just make the difference. So I would still say France are the favorites. However, if FIFA's golden boy has anything to say, Argentina might just nick this one.
So I'm
Rohan?
going, I'm going to take Amay back, to the first episode that we had, and he was doing this rue stuff right at the start. So
Crew.
everybody's forgotten about Norway, Eric, Erling Haaland. I mean, what happened to this, Amay? What's happening, boy?
No, as in, I don't doubt that Norway will go far in this tournament, but it's just the fact that they lack the level of depth and quality that Argentina has.
Well, I think Haaland has it all, and I'm going with Norway and Holland
Okay,
for the
one thing
moment.
is becoming very clear, Aggie, that the torch is now being slowly passed on.
Um, Absolutely, it's been passed on, and I think there are not clear favorites anymore in the World Cup, as FIFA decided to have this as a uh, so many teams getting into the World Cup, and it's the full value for money, I would say, and all the fans and spectators. And there's no a smaller team right now. All the nations that are playing in the World Cup are stepping up. Cabo Verde and DR Congo, taking it right up there, making the country proud. I seen a video of DR Congo and Cabo Verde players getting a very outstanding welcome back home, uh, and they deserve it. And that proves that no matter how big or small you are in at the World Cup to give your best every time. And if you give your best, of course, the opponents will falter. They have to change their tactics, and that's what the gamble is, and that's beat them on the counter and win the hearts of so many fans, and some of them do not even have a bigger population. But yes, the fan following around the globe, just like the Cabo Verde goalkeeper overnight, so many millions of followers. It's amazing, amazing for all those nations to come to the World Cup, put an amazing show. And now there are no clear favorites. Like we can talk about Argentina, France, Spain, but then, as Rohan rightly mentioned, Norway, uh, they can go through as well.
Amay?
I just wanted to ask Aggie, do you think the Cabo Verde goalkeeper gets a big money move now, given that he's shown his qualities?
He should.
Uh, I think with the performance, there are two aspects of looking at a player. There's performance and there is potential. So performance-wise, he's up there right now. So I think people would want to take him. Potential, his age is growing. You never know what's going to
As
happen.
a
But then,
second choice goalkeeper for like a big team, big five team, I think he's pretty good as a backup
absolutely,
goalkeeper.
absolutely, he would be there for sure. He would be there.
Yeah. Rohan, you have anything to add on to
I
Brazil?
think the football fans have become emotionally confused. That's all I have to say.
Well,
You
actually,
all
that
agree?
is surprisingly accurate. It is.
Okay,
Okay,
finally
then
on the
moving
same page, huh?
on. Quick rapid fire session. One word answer only. Biggest shock, Aggie.
Biggest shock, I would say Brazil.
Amay,
Egypt, that third goal of Argentina should not have stood today.
Rohan.
My predictions.
Okay. Best player of the round 16, Aggie.
Yesterday, as Messi created his magic, I think Messi and maybe Haaland as well. I would put Haaland there as well.
Amay,
Jude Bellingham for England.
Rohan.
Shout out to all the goalkeepers.
Nice. Well, dark horse to win, Aggie.
Dark horse again. I root for Spain, and I would still stick to it.
Amay,
For dark horse, I would say Norway.
Rohan.
Anyone who wasn't in my prediction is a dark horse to win. I mean, I think I'll go with Amay. I think Norway and Haaland.
Okay, so before we move on to a match to watch segment, Amay, do you have any interesting meme for us?
Yep, just sharing screen now. So as you know, USA had gotten a red card with Florian Bagolin, and Donald Trump had called the FIFA president, and somehow the red card got rescinded. So there was a meme that was going around that this is how the US is going to play against Belgium now.
Yeah. Well, moving on to a match to watch segment. The quarterfinals are here. No second chances, no easy games. Aggie, what changes from here?
I think all the teams would step up from here, having got a bit of a hiccup in the matches, and it's going to be a hiccup, and it's not going to be an easy way through. Every team has to find a way. The tactical challenges and the changes would make the difference. Coming in as a super sub would make the change, and I think it can go anywhere. It can go anywhere.
Amay?
Yeah, you cut me off before my meme got finished, but okay. uh, I would say now that it's it's the final rounds of left final few games left of the World Cup. I think everyone should just enjoy the matches as they are. You're not going to see these again for like 4 more years. So just take it in. It's going to be the best type of football now. Open games, a lot of goals being scored around. A lot of teams like to like these. These are not the sit back kind of teams, barring like maybe two of them. So it's going to be an interesting few games to watch before the epic final.
True. Rohan, your
Okay,
take. What changes from here?
last dig at you, Amay. I think your meme got cut, right? And that's Priya trolling you as well. The cartel is coming after you. The Portuguese are coming after you. So really sorry about that, but no more digs in this episode. Okay, and coming back to your question, Priya, I think someone's slipping up on the penalties. I think that's what's happening here at this World Cup.
Okay, let's talk about the tie everyone is waiting for. Aggie, we begin with you.
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
Yeah, we're talking about the tie that everyone is waiting for.
Uh, it's going to be incredible. I think I'm just going to go with the flow and enjoy the game, sit back, relax, looking at the tactical changes that the coaches make, experienced coaches in this, and yeah, wishing and hoping for a spectacular game ahead.
Amay?
As Aggie said, currently I'm in the camp for like anyone if they can beat Argentina and manage to, not get it overturned by FIFA. I would say, I'm rooting for them.
Okay,
The
guys,
match,
predictions for the. Sorry, Amay, you were saying something?
I was saying something. So the match to watch out for, I think, is Norway versus Argentina. Amay, can you do that roo thing again for us?
It's more like a ooh.
Okay, this one, huh? We need at least three of those, man.
Come on, I'm a little under the weather. Please don't make me.
Okay, fine. We'll let you go.
Okay, then predictions for the quarterfinals, Aggie.
Spain going through.
Amay?
Um, I think uh, I think England get through till the semis, face a tough challenge after that.
Rohan?
Well, well, I don't know. I'm predicting another major upset. I think this tournament has surprised us a lot, and there's still a lot of surprises left. So, I'm predicting an upset, major upset.
Okay. Okay, one last question. We've seen Ronaldo exit, Neymar exit. This was their final World Cup in a way. Aggie, where do they rank amongst the football's all-time greats?
Yeah, that's a always say everyone says that's a goat war, and I think it will go on and on. Um, Definitely, no matter the goat war or anything, they have shown that are the greatest players of the past 2 decades that we have seen. Hats off to them. They are, and after post this World Cup, everyone will be gone, and then the new generation of players will come up. We have Mbappe, we have Vinicius Jr. and Lamine Yamal. So those are the next generation players to look up to. But again, hats off to Messi and Ronaldo for the incredible show over the past 2 decades.
Amay?
Yeah, that like the next generation has big boots to fill. These guys are the ones that have lifted people off their seats, gotten them hooked onto football, and whatever their shortcomings were will be looked kindly in the past for their contributions in football. So it's going to be a sad few days, but then later on, someone else is going to step up to the plate. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, and you've grown up watching them. Rohan,
Ring in
your
the
views.
old, bring in the new. I think somebody else is going to be a torchbearer. I can already see someone in Norway, who might be the torchbearer of the future. So, nothing against all the legends that have played, and the players that might not be coming back for the World Cups in the future. But I think the future is safe and sound.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of World Cup, Every 4 years, one generation says goodbye, another announces its arrival. Yeah, and that's how it goes on. So
Absolutely.
before we wrap up, Amay, do we have any more memes for our viewers?
Yeah, it was just one little parting meme for you know this one. People are saying that I'm being too mean, but I haven't done the meanest thing yet. But yeah, um, this was people who watched Argentina versus Egypt up to this 80th minute, and after that, when Argentina won, there were tears shed.
Is that? I mean, can you explain that for us, Amay?
I mean, Ronaldo fans really love to hate on Messi, and they were like loving the fact that Egypt was trouncing them. but then suddenly Egypt collapsed after a few questionable calls went Argentina's way, and Argentina won the game. So there's now tears coming from Ronaldo fans.
Well, I promise that I won't take any digs at you, but what is Ronaldo doing in an Argentina versus Egypt match? Amay, can you please explain that? I have absolutely no clue.
Both Messi and Ronaldo's fans love to hate watch on the other teams, so it's just the way things go around here.
Okay, the round of 16 has delivered a few heartbreaks, surprises, unforgettable moments. Brazil, Portugal, Mexico, their journey unfortunately has ended. The legends may be leaving the stage, but the World Cup drama is only getting bigger. With Aggie, Amay and Rohan, I'm Priya for BI Sports. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you after the next chapter. Until then, goodbye.